Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Salesforce AI Champions. Today I'll be going to discuss about how to use Apex REST in the FlexCards. So FlexCards are the OmniStudio tools and part of the UI components. So with the help of FlexCards, we can show display sort of Salesforce data in the UI. So let me create a new FlexCard and let me provide the name like Apex REST FlexCard and uh, we can make this flex card as a child card as well so that we can reuse this flex card into another parent flex card, but let me create this flex card with it without toggling on this child card. So and I'm clicking on next. So there are different source type are there like SOQL query, SOSL search, Apex remote, Apex rest, data raptor, REST API calls, integration procedure, streaming APIs, custom, or SDKs. But for today's session, I'll be using the source type as Apex REST. And in here, we need to provide our created endpoint and the method type like get or post. And let me create the Apex first. And I'll be clicking on in the developer console on clicking on file and new Apex class. I'm providing the name like account API, and let me click on OK. And we need to mention it as a REST resource. So using this REST resource, we can create a new API and we can expose this one so that it can be accessible, and providing the URL mapping like slash account, and like we can make it global with sharing. And let me just use this create a new method like global static, and we'll be returning a list of accounts, and give me provide the name of the method like get accounts, and need to provide this list of account and SSS. I'll be just querying like 5 accounts. Select ID, name, providing the field annual revenue from account, limit 5. I want to see just 5 accounts, and I need to just return this SSS. And since it's a REST resource and we need to provide this HTTP GET so that it can be used as a uh, used as a we can use this in our method whenever we are calling this, we are making this method like get, so it will be searching for the get methods in this REST resource. So and the syntax will be like services slash apex rest, then our method name. So this is how we can sorry, class name. So this is how we can just simply use this one like services slash apex rest and slash count API. Then we are good to go. Endpoint is mentioned and pro method name is get. Now click on next, and I'll be just fetching the records. In the JSON we can not find a match URL. Let me provide the name. Sorry, in here we need to provide the URL mapping name, not the apex name. So account and method is get, and clicking on next, fetch, and we can see that we are getting the account records, account details here. And we have just like in the query we are just querying for the ID, name, and annual revenue fields from the account object, so that these three columns are only showing. And I'll be clicking on just save. And to display the records, I can just use the data table component. So in the display components, we can find this data table. And in the data table, we can see that our expected uh, responses we are getting. And this is the JSON and table. We can add columns as our requirements. We can add more fields to get more columns of the account. And we can just publish options are there. And I can activate these cards. And we can make it available for the targets, like it's will be available for app page, home page, record page, or we can add it in community page as well. And is exports needs to be true, and we are good to go. And in here, this editor, the code will be shown, how the where are the places it's getting will be we can access this flex card. And let me click on save. So this is how we can just simply use Apex REST resource. And I'm just showing you quickly means how we can reconfigure the source data type as well. Like in this case, data source is Apex REST, but we just, if we need to update the source type, we can do it in from the flex card. After creating the flex card as well, means I have just used the data source while creating the flex card, but after the creation of the flex card, we can still able to update the source type as well. And this is how for this session I have used this Apex REST and this endpoint, mentioning this Apex as a REST resource. And the thing is that we can simply uh, use this API from an external service as well. So this is how we can just simply use this Apex REST in the flex cards. So please stay tuned. Please do like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.